morning. Today is the 2nd of December, and in today's video is going to be a day in the life with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I'm going to stress test the battery life, and I'm going to show you how it is to live with this iPhone in 2024. So if you are excited, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. I have class at 10:30, so let's go.
It's hard to leave with you still on my mind, to pack my things and leave it all behind.
For breakfast, I'm having the famous anabolic French toast from Greg Doucette. So, pretty easy. I've prepared 5 slices of bread. Yes, I slice my own bread. This is much more healthier. This is a bread from my local bakery, so no additives, no sugars, no preservatives, just simply bread. I will also use half a liter of egg whites, so lots and lots of protein. And for my fats, I will use chum chocolate, or to be better called 100% cocoa. But before anything else, I need to clean the kitchen.
Alright, as you can see, most of the stuff is already laid down, so I just need to worry how to make the chocolate sauce. So let me show you how I do something to spice these egg toasts up. So I simply get a very small container. So I get something like this, a small container, and then I will grab some chocolate. Wait a minute. And then I grab these 100% cocoa and some sucralose, some fake sugars, just a tiny bit. Grab a little spoon, just show you how it's done. Put this thing right there. Show you. You got maybe 2 spoons out of these. So I'll say like 5 grams. 10, maybe 10, maybe 5. It's about 15. Yeah, I would say it's 15, 20 calories of this, which is just mainly fats, but healthy fats nonetheless. Cocoa is very healthy fats, not chocolate. Chocolate has lots of butter, lots of sugars. No, just grab a little bit of this fake sugar stuff, just to make it a little bit sweet, because 100% cocoa is not sweet. Don't get fooled. 100% cocoa is not like chocolate. It's not that much sweet. Then, of course, you grab it and you simply get some water into this and mix it, and that's it. Let me just show you. As you can see, I've added a bit of water, and then you just mix, 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 and mix, mix. It won't mix easy, but while those things are waiting, as you can see, you simply come here and you keep mixing until it's done. Maybe 2 minutes mixing and it will be ready. So as you can see, it's already mixed and it will have this consistency just like this. This is not like syrupy. You don't have a chocolate syrup consistency. For that you just need to use protein powder, but I'm out of it, so I'll use this concoction of chocolate and fake sugars. With that, I will have this egg toast and that egg toast that is almost ready. As you can see, toast, because the bread gets quite toasty. I like it this way, it gets crunchy. And that's it. I will have these 5 slices of bread with 4,500, so almost half a liter of egg whites and this chocolate concoction. So for breakfast, a very complete one. I'll get the fats from the chocolate, I'll get the protein from the egg whites, and I'll get the carbs for these slices of bread. After this, I will go to class, and yeah, I will have my chest and arms workout. So I'm super excited. Let's go.
Here's a quick comparison between the iPhone 16 Pro Max camera and the DJI Pocket 3. Let me know in the comments below what you think. As for my supplement stack, I like to take magnesium, so it has sodium and magnesium, essential salts and minerals, and I like to take some creatine, nothing else.
I have lost my way in the city, and I feel alone when you're with me. I look for places where I can't hide. I guess I've been searching for places, some familiar faces. I think I just need a little light. I've been trying to fake it. I have said I can take it, but I think you should let me go. 'Cause I need some time. 'Cause it has been too long since I got any sleep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten some time just for me. Yeah, I need some time. I think I just wanna feel like home, but these days I just feel long gone, and I don't know how to make it right. I've been trying to
Class is
fake
finished.
it.
Now it's time to go work out, the best part of the day. So yes, there is going to be chest, triceps and biceps. So let's get started.
'Cause it has been too long since I got any sleep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten some time just for me. Yeah, I need some time. Sometime 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 I need some time. 'Cause I need some time. 'Cause it has been too long since I got any sleep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten some time just for me. Yeah, I need some time. Sometime I need some time. I need some time. I need some time.
Alright, here we are again. Today's workout is chest, biceps and triceps, and we are starting with incline chest press. Yes, this is my favorite chest exercise. I will be doing 3 sets. The first one that you are seeing is my top set. I'm using 32.5 kilos for each side. And my objective in this next program is going to be to focus on my form, to focus on form over weight. And as you can see, I'm controlling my eccentric, I'm tucking in my elbows and trying to make this the best form as possible. Of course, when you are next to failure, it's pretty much impossible to keep up the same form. But I'm aiming towards 8 to 10 reps of really high quality reps, and as you can see, I'm nearing failure. So yes, this is my top set. I still have 2 sets left, but this is my favorite chest exercise for sure. Hits the upper chest really well and allows me to get lots of range of motion. So at the end of the day, long partials, range of motion, time under tension makes our muscles grow. As for my second exercise, I chose the flat bench machine. So this is a full replacement for doing the flat bench with a bar. I don't actually like to do bench pressing with a bar because it hurts my elbows. I don't know why. I did it for 2.5 years when I started to work out. I got pretty strong on it, but after a while it started to hurt me and I said no more. So I moved on to other stuff. So I'm now doing machine work, which is a great machine. I only don't like it on the lower part of the movement, so that's why I added a step to allow me to get even more range of motion. But by doing so, it's pretty great. Again, controlling the eccentric, focusing on stretching the pecs, and then of course doing the most powerful concentric as possible. Again, 8 to 10 reps. This is my top set. I went to failure, as you can see, and that was it. My top set. My second set was also with 40 and my third set was with 35. So trying to keep up the intensity high, I was feeling really good during this workout. And my third exercise, I chose the pec deck machine. This is more stable and it's easier to go to failure. Again, you can do whatever you want. You can do the pec flies with dumbbells, you can do it on the cables. I like to do it on the pec deck machine. I'm seated, I'm stable, and I can go to failure really easy, as you can see. But I need you to pay attention in two things. In this first set, I was doing it really heavy, and as you can see, I was having lots of trouble trying to close in the rest of the movement. So the long partial of the movement, so the beginning of the exercise, I was doing pretty okay, not moving my shoulders, and it was the chest working out. But then at the end, I was not being able to close up the movement, and so I was pushing it with my shoulders. So on the second set, I lowered the weight a bit, and now this is how you do the pec deck machine. You need to focus on only combining your biceps. So look at it. Much different. As you can see, my elbow is not moving. It's fixed in the same position. It's solid. It's like a solid joint. It does not move. And here, whoa, the contraction on the chest is much better. On the other one, you will feel that the eccentric is really difficult, and so it's more of an eccentric focused part of the movement. Here, you will feel the contraction, the peak contraction of the chest will be insane. So, my advice would be lower the weight, and then if you want to focus one set on the eccentric movement, do it. But I would say lower the weight, focus yourself on doing the right form from the beginning. As for my last chest exercise, again, I did another fly exercise, but here I focused more on the eccentric part of the movement. This machine is insane. I love it. My favorite pec deck machine that you can find, but it's also really difficult. As you can see, I only have like 6 kilos in each side, which is completely ridiculous, but necessary for you to focus on the right form. Focus again on having incredible long partials and incredible eccentric part of the movement, and yeah, the concentric part in this exercise at least is secondary. It's much more difficult than the eccentric, so once you fail, don't forget, do some partial reps here, and oh my god, you will feel it burn. Then I moved on to triceps, and my first exercise was skull crushers on a decline bench. Yes, why a decline bench, you ask? Well, because it allows me to align my elbows in a more comfortable position with gravity without compromising my shoulders and my elbow joint. I've tried this variation of the exercise and I fell in love with it. I don't know why, it just feels more comfortable for me to go to failure without any pain on my shoulder and any pain on my elbow. So I've tried it, I loved it. Give it a try, I think you will all love it also. But here, focusing on the eccentric part of the movement and the range of motion, especially on a skull crusher, is essential. You are using free weight, so using the advantages of this exercise to your own will, it's your best bet. Drive the weight really slowly and with full range of motion. Don't really care about the reps, everything that you will get will be a bonus. This exercise is extremely difficult, only doing it with 12.5 kilos on each side, but went to failure, and that's what really matters. Form over weight. As for my second tricep exercise, tricep push downs with a bar, this allows me to get a better range of motion and of course to push more weight. At the end of the day, that's what really matters. It also feels really comfortable on my elbows, no problem here. And then I moved on for my bicep workout. I started off with some bicep curls on the cables, simply because I wanted to save on time. This exercise is great, but I want you to focus on the eccentric part of the movement, letting that bicep stretch. Long partials, especially on your arms, are really growth promoting. So yes, try this variation, focus on letting the bicep almost tear at the bottom, because you are not letting the weight go down, but you are releasing the force that you are exerting really slowly. This will make you fail much sooner, but trust me, this will make you grow for sure. As for my second exercise of biceps, if you watch Jeff Nippert, you know this exercise. This is incredible. The range of motion, the time under tension, the tension that you feel on the long partial of the movement, especially on the eccentric part of the movement, it's really, really good. Again, it's really tough. I was only doing it with 12.5 kilos, but it burns and it feels really, really nice. So try this exercise out. Again, focus on keeping the eccentric under control, and then of course rotate your pinky inwards at the top so you can get a little bit extra contraction, and you will love this exercise. As for my last bicep exercise, and my last exercise of this workout, I was pretty much dead by this point. I was doing the preacher curl. The preacher curl is that exercise that most people don't like to do, but it's one of the best, not the best bicep exercise out there. But I need you to be careful. This is also the exercise that most people tear their biceps on, because the amount of range of motion that you have and the amount of tension that your tendons are exposed to, it's high. It's very, very high. But if you control the weight, if you do it with a reasonable weight for your size, then it becomes incredible. Because notice how much tension, how much force is exerting on my bicep on that eccentric part of the movement, especially on that long part of the movement. It's insane. And because the exercise is so difficult coming up, you won't be trying to cheat because your arm is supported. So you cannot cheat with your body, you cannot cheat with swinging your arm around. So your last resort is just like I was doing, trying to help out with the other arm so you can control the eccentric movement and get 1 or 2 long partials at the way. So one of the best, not the best, bicep exercises that I do. Not my favorite because it hurts so much, but one of the best to make them grow. Oh, forgot to mention, this is also the only exercise that I do in a unilateral way, so it allows me to correct any type of imbalance that I have between one bicep and the other. I always advise people to do maybe one exercise or maybe sometimes test out if they have any type of imbalances, because unilateral exercises, they pretty much expose them all. So, workout finished. Great workout, chest, triceps and biceps. Now it's time to go home, eat something, second meal of the day, and then, well, time to work again. I'm gonna record a YouTube video, edit it, and launch it. Then study. So let's go home. As for my second meal of the day, I had around 450 grams of white fish and 200 grams of broccoli, with some frozen strawberries, 750 grams to be more exact. Where are the rice, the pasta, or the potatoes? I will explain at the end of the video. Yep, so as you can see, it's now 6 o'clock and I finished recording the video. But 6 o'clock, I ate the second meal, I've taken a bath, done all of those things, recorded that video, and now I still have 63% at 6 o'clock. So yes, let's now study. It's the most important part of the day. And yeah, 6 o'clock, maybe 2 hours of studying, then next meal. Yeah, finished studying and it's now 8, almost 8, it's like 7:57 and I still have 57%. So yeah, now I'll get some groceries and we'll make dinner. My third or fourth meal of the day. I'm still not sure. So let's go. Oh, and if you are wondering what I'm studying, well, it's quite easy. I'm currently studying heat transfer from this guy on YouTube. Oh my god, this is such a complicated subject, but this guy's explaining everything. I'm using my iPad Pro to take notes. And yeah, this is a mechanical engineering course and it's not easy. But as you can see, this guy will be my savior. Lots and lots of explainer videos and classes, 37 classes, a whole playlist on YouTube. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, and if you're wondering how does the iPhone 16 Pro Max perform in low light conditions, well, as you can see, pretty dark outside. It's almost 20 minutes past 8 and this is how the iPhone 16 Pro Max looks and sounds from the back camera. This is the main 24mm lens, and yeah, this is being shot on log 4K 30 frames per second. Let me know how it looks in the comments down below. Oh, if you are wondering, I went out and bought some bread. And yeah, here you will be seeing me prepare 2 meals at the same time. Yes, the third and fourth meal will be prepared at the same time simply to save on time. Because for me to make 5 meals a day and to cook 5 times a day, that takes a lot of time. But as you can see, cooking up some broccoli and putting up some egg whites on the pan. I like to use these pre-packaged egg whites. It's about 350 grams of egg whites, and this is going to be an egg sandwich with the bread that I bought. So, egg sandwich with some egg whites, bread, and also going to have some Greek yogurt. This is an insane 25-gram Greek yogurt with some sugar-free jello. Oh, and quick update on the battery of the iPhone. You thought I forgot, didn't you? I had 49% and it was already 40 minutes past 8. As for my fourth meal of the day, and hopefully the last one that I need to prepare, I had some squid. Yes, some squid. If you are not from my region of the world, you're probably not used to eating squid. But this is a very, very lean protein. I had around 600 grams of unprepared squid, which is equivalent to about 300 grams of prepared squid. This is so delicious, but also super nutritious and actually a very lean protein. So, yes, I'm gonna have 2 packages out of it, 300 grams of cooked squid. It has lots of water, so it loses lots of water. As you can see, all of that steam is water coming out. But at the end of the day, it's a very, very nutritious meal with some cooked broccoli and, again, no pasta, rice, potatoes. I will have half of a melon. I will explain later, but while I cook, I like to watch some Dave Ramsey to learn how to manage my money. Again, always spending my time learning. Alright, so this bit of the video is going to be a bit of a Sulek Style video. But yeah, I changed my shirt so you'll be able to see me better throughout the whole background. And for all of you nerds saying it's a different day, see if I can show you, 2nd of December. There you go, 2nd of December, so it's the same day. Again, this is my 4th meal of the day. This is going to be squid and broccoli. But I'll talk about my whole day of eating a bit later. I want to focus more on the training of today. Today was chest and arms, and it was a very, very interesting chest and arms workout because normally I don't do that much volume. Today I was feeling really good. I had 2 rest days in the last 3 days. So I rested Friday, I worked out Saturday, and I rested Sunday. So I had 2 rest days in 3, which meant I was really, really hungry for a bit of a weight workout. So I did a bit more than I should have, but I did 4 exercises for chest, 3 sets per exercise, so 12 sets for chest. And I also did 4 sets in the first exercise of triceps, then 3 sets on the second, and then 3 sets on the third. So I did 3, 3, 6, 10 sets for triceps, and I did then 9 sets for biceps. I did 3 sets on the first exercise, 3 sets on the second, 3 sets on the third. And in total, that's a boatload of volume. So I had 19 sets for arms, plus 12 for the chest. That's 31 sets for the whole workout. It was a big, big workout, but I would say it was quite productive. I enjoy whenever I'm feeling good in the gym. I was feeling quite strong. I was feeling very, very smooth in movement. So no pains, no aches, no tendon problems, nothing. And whenever you are feeling that way, you almost feel like you are more motivated to work out, which is quite interesting. But the thing is, whenever you are at the gym, I want you to focus in one thing and one thing only. Progressing your weights, so progressive overload, while keeping the same, I would say the same form. So try not to get your form too trash. Try to keep your form really considerably good, and then focus in progressive overload, your weights. Of course, if you are not improving every single week, that's okay, that's no problem. You need to be improving, I would say every month, maybe. At least you need to be increasing the weight, increasing the volume, increasing the amount of sets you do, increasing the amount of reps you do with that weight. Because if you're not doing that, you are not improving. You want to go to the gym and you want to improve every single time. If you're not, then you are doing nothing. But I also want you to focus on intensity, not volume. I would say that maybe adding up less volume during a workout so you can increase your intensity should be better than the other way around. So instead of doing 3 or 4 sets of I don't know, chest incline, you would do 2. But in those 2, I want you to focus until going to failure, focus on your form, controlling the eccentric, doing long partials, and squeezing the most out of those 2 sets. If you are natural, that will be the most productive part of your workout. So maybe focusing on intensity, focusing on form, and especially focusing on your eccentric movement will give you the most amount of gains. I don't know, I'm just a bro from the gym, but that's what I've learned in the last few years, that if you focus on the weight too much, if you focus on progressively overloading too much, and you lose sight of your form, you lose sight of why you started working out, just to look good, not to lift weights, not to lift heavy weights. That's powerlifter stuff. I would say I would go for the second route. I would go for lighter weights, better form, progressively overloading with amazing form, focusing on the long part of the movement, the eccentric part of the movement, focusing on long partials. And then, of course, you will increase the weight, and after a few years, 5-6 years, you will be strong as hell also. So I think it's the better route to take because you'll be healthier for your joints, you'll be safer for your muscles, and obviously it will be, I would say, the best route to take if you are natural. And as far as the rest and the amount of workout you do, so rest plus workout, the overall workout time, it depends a lot. If you're doing 3 muscles, 2 muscles, for me it was 2 hours and something, so it was a big workout, but I did 3 muscles and did more volume than usual. Usually it's about 1 hour and 45 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes. I decided to spend that time there, but as you saw, I'm also working a lot. I had class in the morning, I studied for 2 hours, and it's still like 9:30. I still have to edit this video, so expect 3 more hours of work out of here, and tomorrow even more work, but counting for today, it will be more than 8 hours of work, plus the 2 hours of workout. Then of course I try to sleep 8 hours a day. That's not that much time left for me to do my stuff. Obviously, making the food, I make around 5 meals a day, so that's also a lot. Takes a lot of time. But if you are focused, if you sleep good, you eat well, and especially train effectively, you will grow. And that's a for certain. Genetics, they count a lot. If you don't have good genetics, it will take longer than a person that has good genetics. But that's life. Sometimes people are lucky, sometimes people are unlucky. You got to decide and you got to work with what you got. So, you know what I mean? Quite interesting, quite a big reflection. But today's workout was one of the best of the week, I'm for sure. I was really well rested. And yeah, tomorrow is leg day, so I need to be even better rested today. And I need to eat really well. So tomorrow I'm focused and ready to destroy a leg workout. But now I will finish eating this plate of food. And I will have also the fruit afterwards. And I'll talk to you about the diet a bit later.
Yes, this is almost like a part-time job, eating. You have to eat a lot. But I try to distract myself while I eat, just simply because it makes it easier. But I finished, cleaned up the whole plate, as you can see. And then I moved on for my carb source, my fruits. I had about half a melon, a big one. So, yes, completely destroyed. Here's my proof. And I'm very full. Again, have still about 3 hours of work ahead of me, and I still will have one last meal. But then I went for a walk at night to help digest the food and started working before I went to bed. So, it's now the next day, but because I promised you that I will explain my diet, I will do it under 1 minute here. So, I do a high protein, low fat diet, focused on very high quality, high protein foods that are also low fat. So for example, chicken, white fish, I don't know, squid that you saw, any type of low fat, high protein source of food, I like to eat it. I also focus on not eating high processed foods. So the most processed food that I probably eat is yogurt. Other than that, nothing else. I also prioritize high quality fats, cocoa, olive oil, or any type of high quality fat I eat. I also like to eat red meat, which also has incredible fats for you. But the most polemic part is, obviously, the carbs. I don't eat rice, I don't eat pasta, because they make me groggy and they make me slow. So I choose fruit, which has sugars, I know, but they are natural, they are good for you, and they make me perform the best. I did it under 1 minute. Thank you guys for watching. And talking about food, my final meal of the day was 500 grams of Greek yogurt, zero fat Greek yogurt, so about 250 calories, 50 grams of protein. Oh boy. I'm tired. Yep, it's about 2 a.m. now. So as you can see, it's really, really late. The iPhone 16 Pro Max still has 23%. I don't know if you can see it, 23%, but it's really late. I haven't finished editing the video, as you can see, not even close. And it's beginning to get quite big. It's 35 minutes long, and it still doesn't count with this clip. Yeah, it's getting too late now, and yeah, I will go to sleep. 2 a.m. It's too late. I'm too tired now. I need to rest. Tomorrow I also have class in the morning, so let's see if I can get 8 hours of sleep. Class is 10:30, maybe a little bit of late, 10 minutes late, maybe. Other than that, very, very big day. The iPhone still survives with 25-30% left, so for me, quite good. I'm a power user, so I'm cool with that. I guess no more information, and I won't take any more of your time. So, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. If you love this type of content, please support the channel. Like, these videos take a long time to film and a long time to make. I really love to share my life. I really love to share fitness tips, my diet. Really love that type of content. But it's also very, very tiresome. So, drop a like down below to support the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.